5 Things You Didn't Know About the 4th of July. America's observance of the 4th of July has evolved since celebrations began 240 years ago. We've traded 18th century favorites like turtle soup and shooting cannons for hot dogs and fireworks. Even though the holiday has some predictable elements, there will be barbecues, parades and, yes, fireworks injuries. Here are 5 unexpected facts about the holiday. Number 1. A famous hot dog eating competition started as a fight over who was more patriotic. 4 immigrants arguing over who was the most patriotic on the 4th of July decided to settle their dispute with a hot dog eating contest. According to Nathan's Famous, that contest became the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, one of the best-known competitions in the realm of competitive eating. More than 100 years later, competitors and about 30,000 fans flock to Coney Island in Brooklyn every year to watch the spectacle and celebrate America's birthday, according to Major League Eating, which oversees professional eating contests. The contest is even broadcast live on ESPN. Number 2. Native American groups celebrate their own holidays and hold ceremonies. Some Native Americans see the 4th of July as a chance to hold ceremonies to celebrate their own traditions. According to the National Museum of the American Indian, a disproportionate number of tribal gatherings take place on July 4th. Some tribes, including the Kiowa of Oklahoma and the Lakota of South Dakota, celebrate on the 4th because the date coincides with their sun dances, the most important ceremony for Plains Indians. From July 1st to 4, the Navajo Nation holds a fair and a rodeo to celebrate Independence Day, according to the Navajo Nation Fair website. Number 3. 3 presidents have died on July 4th, and 1 had an Independence Day birthday. John Adams, Thomas Jefferson and James Monroe all died on July 4th. Adams and Jefferson died the same day and year, in 1826, exactly 50 years after Congress declared independence. Adams, the second president, is rumored to have whispered Thomas Jefferson survives just before dying, according to the White House. Little did he know that Jefferson had died a few hours earlier, 500 miles away in Virginia. Calvin Coolidge is the only president to share a birthday with his country. Every year on the 4th of July, Coolidge's hometown in Vermont holds a birthday celebration for the 30th president, which includes a march to his grave. Number 4. The Liberty Bell hasn't rung in 171 years. Instead of being rung, the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia is tapped 13 times every July 4th by descendants of the signers of the Declaration of Independence, according to Adam Duncan, a spokesman for the National Park Service. The Liberty Bell last rang on February 23, 1846, to celebrate George Washington's birthday, Duncan said. It hasn't been rung for the 171 years since then because of fears that it would worsen the crack. Number 5. The United States will gain 15,000 new citizens through the holiday weekend. Across the country, more than 65 naturalization ceremonies will be extra patriotic as 15,000 people become U.S. citizens over the holiday weekend, according to U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. That's more than double the 7,000 citizens naturalized over the holiday last year, according to UCIS.